I'm Lucy and I'm the Managing Director at Trouva. I'm in Nook Shop in Stoke Newington to tell you all about how to decor your house this Christmas. This Christmas I'm getting obsessed about bringing the outdoors in. This doesn't mean turning my living room into a winter wonderland, but it does mean using green foliage, mistletoe and potentially the odd wooden branch to bring the outdoors in. So your front door is obviously the element that welcomes all your friends and family into your home at Christmas. So this year I'm coveting a beautiful green foliage wreath. If you don't want to spend lots of money at a florist, it could be as simple as picking up a piece of mistletoe and using a beautiful ribbon to attach it to your door. So I'm going to go to my local park and find a branch, one that's already fallen to the floor, bring it home, give it a bit of a dust down and then paint it white. I'm then going to mount this branch and from it hang all the Christmas cards that I get sent. If you don't fancy being that creative, another really simple way to hang your cards is everybody has fairy lights in their house these days. Take a really simple bulldog clip and clip them so that it fits in between the fairy lights. When wrapping presents, you get such an eclectic bunch of looking gifts, whether that be brown paper, spotted paper, and people spend so much money these days wrapping gifts. So why not make those the focal point of your living room? Take all your books down, which are there from January through to November, and why not start displaying your gifts and your presents on your bookshelves? If you don't have a bookshelf, you could just use your dining table or clear away that mess in the hall and display them on a table there. To accompany your fun and festive baubles, something that's a little bit more stripped back and natural would be to take some clear baubles, the ones that open up in the middle, open them up, find some green foliage and pop the green foliage inside, screw up the bauble, you can do up to 8, maybe 10 of them, and then hang it on your tree. That actually lasts for up to 2 weeks without having to refill the foliage. So make sure you do it from mid-December onwards. So Christmas in my household always revolves around food. The Christmas dining table is therefore the centerpiece when I'm decorating. This year I strongly recommend going for a minimalist table, but then using something really statement and stand out within this. At home I have a long wooden table, and on that this year I'll be using a minimalist placemat and then a beautiful linen napkin. But then as the centerpiece I'll be using really bold speckled enamelware. Absolutely love this. Or alternatively, very much into ceramics. So could be using ceramic plates, ceramics mugs, and then a matte gold cutlery to accentuate all of this. Another good way to decorate your table is using candles. I love candles at Christmas. The glow they give off and the warmth is flattering to everybody. My tip for a really simple way to do this is to rummage through your recycling bin and find yourself some clear glass bottles. Then take the clear glass bottles, give them a clean and fill them with water. And then all you need is some green foliage, or potentially even some rosemary herbs, some sprigs of pine. Pop them inside the bottle and then take an amazing tapered, preferably beeswax candle and pop them in the top. You could do maybe up to 6 of these on your dinner table, or even just have them scattered around your living room. So carrying on from the food theme, I always have an abundance of sweets and chocolates in my house at Christmas. I love giving people hampers and gourmet gifts. This is an amazing one from Nook Shop which they've created this Christmas. But also it's important to have candy canes and all of those types of goodies around the house at Christmas time. This year at Trouva we've seen a lot of decorations made out of wood and paper. I absolutely love these paper concertina trees, which are so simple and just stick together and can then be hung not just from a tree, but from elements like wooden branches or even from your fairy lights. This year I'm obsessed with the idea of not using a traditional Christmas tree. Last year we did use a traditional Christmas tree, and as great as they are, you often find that you end up with tons of pine needles all over your flat. My flat is also rather small, so I've been looking into getting a beautiful wooden tree. These comes in a variation of sizes, anything from sort of like 2 foot to 4 foot to 6 foot if you've got a big house. And it's very much in line with the Scandinavian chic trend that's going on at the moment. If you're really trendy and you want to follow on from the obsession with cactuses this year, I found this one. This would look pretty epic on the centre of your dinner table, dressed with some very stylish baubles, or even fairy lights. So the other thing about Christmas is that it's really important to have a bit of fun. As much as my house at home is minimalist and beautiful and Scandinavian inspired, we have a tradition, my partner and I, where each year we buy each other a bauble for the tree. This year, in 2016, we've been filling our house full of indoor plants, cacti, terrariums. I think in honour of this, I'm going to buy him this year this amazing, fun-themed cactus bauble. And in return, I'm really hoping he gets me this absolutely cute hedgehog bauble. There's so many fun, exciting baubles out there, so make sure you have a rummage and find the one that suits your personality. At home in my kitchen, I have a large black chalkboard, and for most of the year it's filled with things like to-do lists, people's phone numbers, not very interesting. So this December, I'm going to be wiping it clean and getting some white chalk and drawing. The idea being that it's fun, it's free. Ultimately, what I thought would be really fun is that when my friends come round at Christmas, we can wipe this clean and start again, and everyone can play a part in my decoration. An easy Christmas tree. So there we have it. Those are my top tips for decorating your home this Christmas. I hope you have a happy Christmas.